Hello everybody, this is Jason from Expo Soul. I'm here to discuss today orbital refining and solar system refining of minerals in space and the lack of knowledge we have on this right now. I went to go put together a little video because I'm trying to make some videos informing people of asteroid mining, because that's our goal, is to become asteroid miners. But in doing so, we've discovered that there's not a lot of information about refinery yet. And NASA does have a program underway. It's under construction. It's a test platform to test different types of refineries based operations in space. And it's a good leap forward, and the information gathered from it will be extremely useful, especially with advanced metals and other materials we're going to be able to assemble in space in zero gravity or low gravity versus on Earth. However, those materials will be obviously largely expensive at first while the technology is developed, and highly specialized applications, I imagine, also at first. What we need to consider is mass refining of irons in orbit or around the asteroid belt. Forgive me for that. The asteroid belt is so far away, there's no point to ship things out there to build it, other than the first one. So we need to design a platform such as this one right here to basically become a steel foundry in space. We're going to mine the minerals, obviously. We process them. And this, as you can see, generates gravity, which will allow for the operation to work more similar to the ones we have on Earth, and allow us to produce large amounts of sheet metal to construct larger and more abundant space stations to populate the solar system. As you can tell, I'm just repeating this video over and over again, and you can see in the video the basic idea here. You have your industrial area, which is divided into power and operations. You're going to need a lot of power for basic operations of anything refinery base. Obviously, it's all going to work off electricity. You can't burn things in space. Well, you can, but it's not advised. Oxygen's limited. That will allow us to pretty much focus on electric-based refining. Now, arc refining does happen on Earth already, and the technology does exist. It is done at scale already, so we obviously will be able to scale it back and make it as most efficient as possible. But this will still require a decent amount of manpower to operate. As you can see the design already, the blue area back here would be the living area, and the orange and red would be your operations area, and then your white would be your power. And within the power, you would have to have either batteries you charge off the panels, nuclear batteries and regular batteries you charge off the panels, or nuclear reactors and batteries you'd still charge off the panels, allowing us to manufacture plates and structural items all day long. Of course, you'd also refine out any precious metals and sell them on the commodities market, or use them to manufacture the high-end materials that are accessible in zero gravity. But once again, it was just astounding, the lack of research. I mean, there's theories, but you would think by now people would realize that the amount of money to be made out there is ridiculous. Now, we are trying to be miners first. Our goal is to mine, return, process on Earth, sell, make a profit, and then finance the second generation mining vessels, and then look into building a refinery once we're able to acquire the billions of dollars it's going to need. So, if you have any thoughts on theories on how refining in space could be done cost effectively, I'd love to hear it in the comments. And don't forget to check out our other videos, and please feel free to point out any things you would like, because we love the war game. You see an issue, we like to address it, fix it before we need to. Thank y'all. Have a wonderful night.